like to start? Back row, Chris.
Chris Haynes, Cleveland.com. Coach, after the Indiana game, which LeBron did not play, and understandably we know how the results happen, but you said momentum was you still felt good about the momentum at that time. How is momentum right now with this team when you said, it's really important heading into that postseason?
I think everything is great, especially, I knew it was going to be a tough Chicago team. They're back against the wall. They always play us well. And we talked about before, playing those guys in the playoffs. It was a tough series, and they came out and played like professionals. And I thought we did some great things in that game after watching the tape. Defensively in the first half, we were really good. And then, offensively, we moved the basketball, having 24 assists on 36 makes.
Last question. With Iman Shumpert, his situation, I understand we've all been told that he's going to be available for the postseason. Is there concern that he won't be 100%, or the Shump that you guys are more accustomed to going into that postseason?
No, after talking to the staff today, they say it's going to be great. So hopefully the way things are going, everything's going to work out.
Down front,
I assume this is probably pretty obvious, but you want to try and rest guys on Wednesday. I'd assume so. I guess the sense of urgency to try and wrap things up tonight and lock up the number 1 seed. Any sort of message you relay to them and along those lines?
Not really a message. They understand what's at stake, and we have to come out and play well tonight so we can get a chance to rest the guys for their final game.
Ty, Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. In the Chicago game, your bench was outscored 44-11. On the season, you're 28th in points from the second unit. Do you think you need more scoring from that unit?
I just think we need defense. I think they come in, and if we have a lead, they sustain the lead, and they play hard, and we play the right way and move the basketball. Like you said, I think in the playoffs, a lot of guys will have more minutes, so it'll be a lot different. And you kind of stagger guys' minutes with Kevin, Kyrie, and LeBron a little differently.
Come up front, Dave.
Oh, Dave. That's around Dave McMenamin of ESPN. Kyrie mentioned last game that he needs to do a better job playing with a second unit group of guys, and part of that was he's used to playing with Iman in that unit, and Iman's out. But do you think what you saw, you said you reviewed the tape, what you saw in the early part of the fourth quarter in the Bulls game had something to do with a lopsided type of rosters out there, and that could you readjust, maybe putting a group like that out there together?
Well, I think the thing that was tough for Kyrie is that, playing with Delly, the point guard usually guards Delly, and then they have like a 6'6" or 6'7" guy guarding Kyrie, which is, difficult in pick and rolls or going one-on-one, trying to get his pull-up off. So that's a little different for him, having to play against bigger guards, which, bigger guards give smaller guards problems, and we know that. So just the combination of him and Delly in the last few games has kind of been tough on him.
Stay up front, Joe.
Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. Ty, I don't know that you've ever gotten a chance to talk about this just because of the role you had last year, but what did you think of what you saw from LeBron in the postseason last year? You've been on title teams and been around forever. Have you seen anything quite like what he did individually?
No, I don't think I have. I think just the way he carried his team, instilled confidence in his team. And, we ran everything through him. With Kevin and Kyrie being out, that was our, second and third scoring punch. And LeBron just kind of took everyone on his shoulders. And everyone bought into their role and what they needed to do and bring to the team for us to be successful and win. And like I said, LeBron did a great job of carrying his team. I've never seen anything like it.
Does he... let's assume and for your sake, hope that everybody stays upright this year, unlike last year. Does he need to be exactly who he was last year for you to get where you want to go?
I think he has to set the tone. I think he has to play the way he played last year and the way he's been playing these last few weeks. I think that sets the tone for our team, give our team and our younger guys confidence of going into the playoffs. And when we start the playoffs, LeBron has the most playoff experience on his team, so it'd be good for us to see him start that way and then carry us on through the playoffs.
Tom Withers, AP. Ty, I think you guys made 19 threes and still lost the other night. Do you? Are there nights where you feel like you're maybe too reliant on the three, that sometimes guys are passing up shots, inside the arc to get it outside?
At times, but when you're trying to preach ball moving and making the extra pass, it's kind of tough. But I mean, I haven't seen too many games when a team makes 19 for 43s and lose the game when the other team only made 8 threes. So that was kind of a crazy game, to see. But like you said, we've been shooting the ball better, and that's a plus for me.
Stay on that same side, Joe.
Cavs.com. Coach, you might have answered this already, but do you see Tristan starting the rest of the way, or are you still going to go matchup by matchup with that?
Tristan.
With Timo? Tristan.
Yeah.
Second row. Second row.
Zhen Yunbao from Tencent, China. Coach, when you played for the championship team, coached the championship team, do you see anything sharing in common, like chemistry, the confidence? If you see that anything like a common, do you see in this Cavs team?
Well, it was different, back when I played, and plus that was 100 years ago. But, our team, like you said, I think, Kevin Love right now is playing at a high level. LeBron's playing at a high level. And like you said, with those two guys playing at a high level and then Kyrie being Kyrie, it's very intriguing for me because, we have a team that's capable of doing some great things. And like you said, with Kevin playing the way he's playing right now, LeBron's playing the way he's playing, and then, Kyrie playing the way he's been playing outside the last couple of games, I feel very confident.
Go with our last Chris and Jason.
Well, that was the question I've asked Joe G guy, ChrisHaynesCleveland.com. Why Tristan the rest of the way?
I just wanted to.
Does that mean the postseason as well? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Finish up with Jason down.
Good answer. I like that.
What?
No, it's good. LeBron's three-point shooting the last 3 weeks or so has been better than it was earlier on. Did you ever say anything to him about that? Has he been more selective with the shots, or is it just a guy finding his rhythm?
I think when he's taking shots in rhythm, catching and shooting it, with confidence and not, worried about a holding and taking a step back threes, his percentages go up. Even when teams go under on the pick and roll, and they go under, he takes his 1-2 dribble and steps into it and shoots it. It's a great shot for him. So, like you said, the best thing for him is just the shot selection of taking the great shots and the open shots and just live with the results.